Koje?
Nika unachuna ugali. The fourth.
It can't total. That's mine. Can't total.
It's because you're using the left hand.
It's okay. So me, I'm left to your right. That's fine. It works. So, 4 minutes of. So this is the 4 minutes to the fourth segment. Every Friday, we like hanging out with you here on the 4 minutes to the fourth segment, and we are receiving amazing feedback on some of the topics that we're discussing, the things we're talking about. For the longest time, we've been talking about soul ties. Today, we want to take a short break. Hey, friend. Omami, this is the guy who has...
She ate fish two nights ago,
Yeah.
so just excuse her eshesh.
And for the first time, this is actually out of topic, but for the first time I nyonya the eye for the fish. Do you guys nyonya the eye?
Soila had a phobia about if you're eating whole fish, not fillet, not that mandazi.
Yeah, we don't.
Not that mandazi people call fillet. The whole fish with the bones.
I would always give Curtis the head.
Especially when it has been deep fried. There's a way you take the eye and you just mwah, mwah,
So this guy puts the entire fish eye in the mouth and the eyeball, everything
it
comes.
has such a nice oil. If you've never tried it, go do it.
For me, I didn't put the entire thing, but I just licked. You see the inside sockets? That's what from the brain area. Oh, he was so nice. So I was proud of myself. Probably that's why I'm saying serious. But yeah, we've digressed. But yeah, we like the comments and the, what did I say? The responses that you're getting on the 4 minutes to the fourth video. So I say today we're taking a short break from the conversation. A little short break and just talking, bringing in a new topic that may not even be long. I mean, this is the first time we're talking about it.
I think what I like about what I've seen is when we started the 4 minutes, we said this is not going to be a lecture class. It's going to be a conversational whereby we share and you guys also share. You know, you are free to agree, to disagree, to give in your opinions. And I've really seen that in the comments.
Yeah.
And I really like that. I like that. I like the idea that, you know, nika tunapiga story.
To look at.
Yeah, it's like we are beating stories, literal translation.
Yeah, and you guys come with the notebooks and pens. I like those ones. We're like, hey, class time, I'm here with my notebook and pen. You guys just make it amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So today's topic is, you've seen the title. You've seen the title.
Guys, I was this close. You see this close? I don't know, do you ever tape measure? This close. It's almost 2 centimeters. I was this close to become a gynecologist. Now the story behind it is what... Okay, let me just start. We were at that time where we've gone for premarital class. We were about to get married. And then, you know, before you get married, there are these things you have to go to the AG, you have to sort out stuff, you have to go to the hospital, get tested for HIV and other, you know, those things that they usually check. And then for the lady, she has to go to the gynae, you know, check if everything is okay, figure out what family planning method the doctor will recommend and all that. So, a friend of ours recommended Soila to go see a certain gynecologist. And it happened to be a dude. Guys, I could not stomach the thought that somebody else is going to be there before him. I just couldn't imagine, you know, because me, I don't think I'd ever thought about it. I don't think I'd ever thought about, I knew there were male gynas, but I didn't really think about, you know, what really happens. So I was like, wow, so your gyna is a dude. You couldn't find a lady? And I remember it was such an issue for me. I was like, no, we are not going to have a dude checking you up.
Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine. And then it's that time when there was this guy from, I don't know whether it was Kayole.
The quack guy.
The quack doctor.
Yeah.
You know, who had been exposed
women.
that he would drag women and then he would do stuff to them when they are lying on that bench, on that bed. That validated my resolve.
For not having a male gyna.
So I was this close. You know, we live in the age of all this Udemy and Coursera and tutorials on YouTube.
Udemy.
I was prepared to go and learn courses on gynecology so that I can be my wife's gynecologist, so that I can be the only dude who gets to see her in that way. But with the time I came to realize I was being silly and I was just being paranoid. Perhaps.
But then do you think the male gynecologists check their wives? They send them to
well, they say mganga ajigangi, so
but si anaganga bibi yake.
I don't know. So, but I guess where my heart was really coming from, want to bump?
Yep.
Where my heart was really coming from is, I don't know, I think I was just at a place of being protective. Obviously, a little bit to the extreme and a bit silly, but I think my heart was coming from the place of I really want to protect her. I want to be the only one who handles her in that way. I don't want to know that there's another guy who is handling her and checking her up and things like that. As time has gone by, I've come to realize that true protection is not really from things on the outside. You know, when men were told, oh, you have to be protective, you have to protect your wife, you always assume you're protecting her from some bad guy who conje, you're protecting her from some external thing that may come to hurt her. But the greatest thing or person that has the highest capacity to hurt and offend her is who? You. It's me. If some makanga in a matatu insults her, of course she'll be a bit pissed, but it won't be so heavy. She'll just be like, that silly guy. But if I do that, because of the level that I hold in her heart, it's going to pinch and hurt quite a lot. The most dangerous thing for you to protect her from is you. Now in our case, it's me. Because I'm the one who I can easily damage her because I'm at a place in her heart that is very, very deep and sensitive. That's what I learned. And that's how I decided I don't have to do gynecology.
Let the experts do their job.
Let the experts do their job. Let me trust the experts.
You know, you are the expert of this marriage, you know.
Am I?
Yeah, so you know, I like that's the gynecologist can't come to this house and start saying, oh, today we're having rice. No, yeah.
Oh, me, I can call shots.
Yeah, you can call shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just pimping. I'm pimping you.
So what do you have to say about protection? Are you meant to protect me by the way? Am I just the man protecting
you
the
just
lady?
protect me. You know me, I carefree and then you.
So you are not meant to protect me?
No, me, I can't protect you.
Soila.
But anyway, yeah, it's both sides. Men protect the woman, woman protect the man. We protect our relationship, we protect our marriage. So what I wanted to say is the same way you work to protect me. There's the same energy that I put into protecting him. It calls for maturity. I'd say that for maturity for a woman to be able to protect her man in as far as his vulnerable things are concerned. Let's say emotional. It's so hard for a man. They say it's hard for a man to be emotional. Those ones who are emotional, but those ones who take time to reveal the inner things of their heart. God has given you the mandate as a woman to protect him, to protect those things and keep them sacred. The only responsibility you have to share, the only person you can share them with is God. Because that's where now you take them. You can't start taking them to your girlfriends. Oh, my husband has emotional issues. You know, he's been fighting, let's say probably, what do you call it? Identity stuff. You know, he does not believe in himself. What kind of a man he is. You just go and start talking up. I know women, let me tell you, women, we are very good at creating a perfect environment for us to talk about our men. And since that this person is sharing, without knowing it, you've poured all the beans from your house.
You've completely uncovered the dude.
Yeah, and I know it may not come from an intention, from a place where you wanted to do it, like you didn't do it intentionally, but because the environment was created, it has
the temptation was
too sweet for you. Marriage is between me and him and God. And if God has the right place in my marriage, then there are things he only motivates me to love him better. Why are you looking at me like that?
Continue, I love what I'm hearing. Yep, so that's it for today, guys. You remember the original 4 minutes, eh? Short and sweet. So till next time, cheers.
You've pitted with